Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are doing well. Let me introduce myself. My name is Shabrina Amelita, and I'm from class 3 TBIB. And here I want to talk about the challenge of being an English teacher and how to deal with the challenge. It is natural for the teacher to find the challenge when teaching students, especially when teaching English lesson. There are several challenges that find the teacher when teaching. Number one is the lack of student motivation. This is one of problem when learning English lesson, when student is haven't found why they should learning English. So they think the English language is very difficult to learn. Of course, this is can make the students lazy to learn English. And then, when there is an English class, the students do not pay attention to the teacher, but some are take a sleep, make the conversation to their friend, and some even daydream in the middle of lesson. In this case, the teacher must try to explain the importance of English lesson in everyday life in this modern area. If we don't learn English from now, then we will be left behind because of our ignorance. And for the students who think the English language is very difficult to learn, the teacher must explain, must give the motivation that English is not difficult if students want to study seriously and be diligent to do the exercise or assignment from the teacher. And the student motivation can come from outside school, such as association with friends, family condition, and the environment where they live. And so number two is for students who have a limited vocabulary. This is a make the student difficult to understanding what the teacher says, and it is difficult to understand the textbook in English. Maybe because the students lack knowledge and they don't read many books about English. In this case, the teacher must give a student an understanding of the what importance of a reading book. So the teacher encourage and guide the students to be diligent in reading. Apart from reading books, the teacher can recommend several media such as movies, songs, and podcasts in English. It can also help students to get used to listening the conversation in English. So number three, for students who lack knowledge of the use of grammar. Grammar lesson is teach a lot about the arrangement of sentence pattern in English. This is can make the students a little confused how to distinguish to use the sentence for the past, present, and future. In this case, the teacher must also be diligent to asking students one question every time they meet to repeat the lesson that have been taught before starting a new lesson. The point is to actively repeat the previous lesson by giving some practical assignment so that students do not easily forget that what they have learned. And number four is insufficient time for practice. The change or time they are related to English is only in English classroom. After that, they were faced with an environment that didn't support the interaction English. Usually, class time for English lesson is often very short, like twice a week. Then, when and where else can they practice and apply it? In this case, it is better to advise students to always try to speak English with their class environment. For example, with their classmates, parents, or other family members. Exercise can be started with small things, such as asking questions about object, in the school environment or a home. And remember, language is a habit. Language is a habit if we are ordinary. Then we will be in a comfortable position when they have to speak English. And one more thing, do not ever be shy to try it. And number five is the lack of research or media and teaching materials. Research and materials here refer to various objects that can be used for teaching, such as poster, card, computer, language laboratory, television, and so on. This is important role in the success of the teaching learning process in the classroom because they are help many help students understand and explain the reality. So, if the teacher provide few research and materials, it will make English much more complicated for learner. So the next is conclusion. The conclusion here is being an English teacher, whatever challenge you found in teaching, you don't give up. Remain patient and find the right solution. So until you can feel you are comfortable when you're studying with your student. Every teacher must have a unique way of teaching. So until the children don't get bored easily. And the teacher is don't forget to give a little motivation to increase the students' enthusiasm for learning. Okay, maybe until here my speech. Thanks for your attention and good luck for our activity. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.